things that I love working with Meghan and her team and OFD is that everything that we send to them, and this is not so much from a potential client of mine standpoint, but a potential client of her standpoint. I have never been treated with anything except excitement, total professionalism. Everything that I submit, I'm gonna put out there that I think everything we've submitted to you, except for 2 that I think are in the process right now, have actually seen the light of day.
Which is great.
So that's
and
a good record.
The light of day
That's
when you
great.
open the magazine,
Yeah.
light beams on it. That's exactly how it happens
but in
every
slow
time.
motion.
Or you go to the blog page and the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I just know how exciting it is when either you or one of your colleagues send me an email that says, "Hey, guess what?
Yeah. And the thing
so
is,
exciting.
and I appreciate that we have over a 90% rate of pickup, but one of the
Oh my
reasons,
God, that's awesome.
well, thanks, but the reason it's not at 100% is because we're, there are times where the weddings start to run a little bit, like if it's over a year old, we're like, I really want to submit it, but we're also not afraid to look at a wedding and say, this might be too seasonal, or this photographer.
Yeah, you actually did it with
we've
and it
had
was such a smart move.
It's not more like, oh, we reject this. It's more like, hey, Tommy, or whomever, what else do you have in the hopper? Because maybe the photographer just had an off day with shooting indoors or outdoors or what have you. Or I've had one where there was just too much cleavage in the wedding and I had to turn it down. Not yours. I mean, it was another one.
No, I know.
Yeah, and it was just too much. Like, it was too much. It was too distracting. And it's fine. They look lovely and they felt lovely. In the wedding party, it was a wedding party member.
Well, Meghan makes a very good point. If you are a potential client looking at this video on our YouTube channel, just don't take for granted some of the things that may make or break your opportunity to get published. Because if you've always dreamed of having your friends over for dinner and say, oh, look at that beautiful wedding magazine on my coffee table, turn to page 23, then that's kind of the dream that we would like to help you do, because a lot of the wedding industry is highlighted by what you see in the pictures. Like, we've got to get beautiful hair, we have to have beautiful makeup done, the guys have to be in incredibly tailored suits, but what you don't see on the back end is how we put all of that stuff together with the help of all the other vendors, and how that affects what Meghan does on the back end of making sure that it gets out for everybody to see. So not only is her job of utmost importance, it is one of the things that actually happens after the wedding, where a lot of the things that happen for a wedding happen before the wedding. So it's just as important after versus what happens before. Now, from a client standpoint, if you ever are interested in getting published, make sure you go look at the blog on our website, because that has a lot of really great information from Meghan herself. From a wedding business's standpoint, just the amount of exposure that the Renaissance has fortunately seen from being clients of Meghan's and being on her collective, OFD.com, OFDcollective.com.
Yeah.
I
don't know what OFD.com will take you to. Not my site.
Let's not try that. OFDcollective.com.
Yeah.
Just check that out. You'll be able to see a lot of opportunity for you to work with Meghan potentially as well. So, Meghan, I can't thank you enough for the time that you spent with us
It's my
today.
pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in.
Gosh, no, I've had a lot of fun today. I almost don't want to go.
I
I
know.
learned so much today. Like, I have a new brain. Honestly.
It's always very exciting to get to meet other people in the wedding industry, because from the venue standpoint, I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
Emily is learning exactly what she needs to do.
Sure.
So when we get to see what other people do, it's not only exciting, but it's eye-opening as well. So I can't thank Meghan and all of her team. They're all around us today. So thank you so much,
Absolutely, my
Meghan, for the
pleasure.
time. And again, make sure you go read the corresponding blog with OFD and to see all kinds of interesting, wonderful questions that we asked her today. So once again, it's Tommy
And Emily.
and
Meghan.
with OFD, and Emily and Tommy with the Renaissance. Thanks again, everybody. Until next time.
Bye.